you. what you gonna do? I don't depend on you. Don't need nothing on you. Don't need nothing on you. Don't need nothing on you.
We are live from the Roger G. Taylor Arena on this Thanksgiving week. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone out there. This is the final game of the Louisburg Hurricanes before the Thanksgiving break as the Hurricanes welcome in the Richard Bland Statesman with a 3-3 record. Petey Doors, Craig Green, best seat in Louisburg tonight, courtside at the Roger G. Taylor Arena. Welcome aboard, Craig.
Appreciate you, Petey, and plenty of things to give thanks for. First of those, obviously, for the Hurricanes, coming in on a 3-game win streak, looking to make it 4, and make it a very happy holiday weekend before they turn around and come back on December 3rd right here against the Dolphins of Brunswick Community College.
And that's exactly what Coach Gaskins wants to do, is undefeated at home before you start to get into the meat and the potatoes of Region 10.
Absolutely, and what better way to do that than to go in on a 4-game win streak and well rested on top of that. I think the Hurricanes are about as confident as they've ever been under Dennis Gaskins right now. We talked about it, a 4-1 record. They haven't lost a game, Petey, pretty much in 3 weeks. Over 3 weeks has been the last time, they had a blemish on their record, and tonight Again, you said Richard Bland. They're coming in at 3-3. They actually had a win streak of their own that was ended, and so they're coming in looking to try to get back on the good foot. But it's going to be up to the Hurricanes here today to continue their hot shooting, that rebounding as well, and get after it tonight and get after it early and often.
With 2 region wins coming from Brunswick and Wake Tech, the Statesmen after tonight's game will play 5 more home games before the Christmas break. That's a lot of games for these young ladies before you start to get into January, February, and moving into the conference playoffs. But the Hurricanes, the only loss this season dated back to November 1st when they lost at Daytona State College 87-57. The common opponent, Craig, these 2 teams have seen this season was Howard College. The Statesmen lost that game 63-55, and the Hurricanes defeated Howard Community College 72-60.
That could play a factor in it, and again, it's one piece of a video that each team would have on each other. It's a pretty easy way for either of these teams to study their opponent tonight. And again, you mentioned that the fact that the Hurricanes were able to get the win over Howard and that Richard Bland was not. I think today, that won't play a factor in tonight's game. But I think what could play a factor in tonight's game is the youth of the Richard Bland Statesmen. When I look at their roster, Petey, they only have 3 sophomores on their entire roster tonight. It's going to be a very young team that Richard Bland has put on the floor. Again, remember, this team was Region 10 champions not too long ago, and they're having to kind of rebuild around this young squad.
One player that comes to mind is a 5'10" Grace Riggs, is averaging 17 points per game this season, shooting 48% in the loss Saturday with 22 points behind. She was 29% behind the 3.
Yeah, you're going to have to make sure you put a mark on number 11. She can play the 2 or the 3. She's going to be that wing player for them, and she could create a matchup problem at 5'10" out there. That's she's going to have the long arms to be able to defend at least 4 different positions, and also be able to shoot over some of her defenders as well.
But we can't take nothing from Tyler Rowe, who finished a career high in the win against Patrick Henry, the 95-55 win last week. She finished with 33 points off the bench and 2 of 6 from behind the 3, where she did an impressive 65%.
65% is hard to top at any level of college basketball, any level of basketball, period. The Hurricanes are going to want to keep Richard Bland right around their season average if they can do that. Again, Richard Bland on the road, PD, they are 2-1. That's another factor in tonight's game, that they're very comfortable away from home.
They love to win. They love to lose. Tonight they match up with the Hurricanes right here inside the Roger G. Taylor Arena. We're going to take a quick break and come right back here. You're listening and watching Louisburg Lady Hurricanes on Louisburg Sports Network.
At Cardinal Family Dentistry, we're committed to providing exceptional dental care for patients of all ages in a warm, welcoming environment. From preventive cleanings to advanced restorative and cosmetic treatments, our experienced team is here to help you achieve a healthy, confident smile. We combine state-of-the-art technology with a personalized approach, ensuring your comfort and care come first. Visit cardinalfamilydentistry.com today.
At Empire Eats Catering, we turn your events into unforgettable experiences. From intimate gatherings to grand celebrations, we deliver expertly crafted menus that impress and delight. Our culinary team brings passion and precision to every dish, combining fresh ingredients with bold flavors to match your unique vision. Whether it's a corporate event, wedding, or special occasion, Empire Eats Catering is your partner in creating exceptional moments. Visit empireeatscatering.com today to start planning your next event with us.
Louisburg College Athletics depends on fans like you to keep these broadcasts free and accessible. Your donation helps us support student athletes and continue streaming every game for the entire Hurricanes community. Scan the QR code on your screen to give today, and thank you for keeping Hurricane sports free for everyone.
Welcome to Hilton North Raleigh Midtown, where comfort meets convenience. Located just minutes from downtown Raleigh, our hotel offers a perfect blend of style, sophistication, and southern hospitality. Relax in our modern guest rooms, indulge in exceptional dining, or host your next event in our versatile meeting spaces. Whether you're here for business or leisure, our amenities and attentive service ensure a seamless stay. Book your stay today at hilton.com/North Raleigh Midtown and experience the best of Raleigh in style.
Welcome back inside the Roger G. Taylor Arena. PD Norris, Craig Green here. Tonight's starters for the Richard Bland statements are
Hazel Velaz is going to start at 5'5", the freshman from El Paso, Texas. Number 13, Ariana Zapata. Number 5, Marin Curran out of Stafford, Virginia. Number 1, Kiva Higgins out of Daytona Beach, Florida. And we talked about number 11, Grace Riggs, the leading scorer for the Statesmen. She will start at the wing position.
for the Louisburg Hurricanes. Will come out with number 0, Corey White. Number 3, Zamiah Adams. Number 7, Shaylon Yates. Number 10, Jaya Hamilton. And number 15, Nala Powell and Craig. I tell you, with that starting 5 and the deep bench that Coach Gaskins has, they're on tap to start the season off 5-1 if they get to win today.
It's going to be really important for Louisburg to crash the boards, though, PD. That's number 1, first and foremost, on my mind. They average just 32 rebounds a game, but on the opposite side, Richard Bland, they get 43.5 boards a game. So they're going to have to do their best to keep people like Riggs away from the glass, and they're going to have to create some second chances for themselves.
Second chance is, we saw last week in that game against Patrick Henry, it took both teams 3.5 minutes before they got the first field goal.
Yeah, you can't afford a slow start here tonight. You're going to need your best players to do what they can do best. And that, we're talking about 3 double-digit scores for the Hurricanes. Talia Rowe, Nyla Powell, and Corey White. They're going to have to lead this team and get things started early and get things going often if they want to get win number 5 on the season tonight.
This is where the clock is set at 10 minutes, 4 10-minute quarters. And Richard Bland's in olive green and black jerseys. Louisburg in the white and red. Hurricanes are to the court. And here come the Lady Statesmen. Tonight's officials: Joe Spitzer, Chevon Keith, and Raven Johnson. Curtin will be jumping alongside Powell. And the Hurricanes get the first stab at offense here inside the Roger G. Taylor Arena, working on a 4-1 record and undefeated at home this season is Yates. White penetrating, puts up a little floater in the paint, and coming down with a big rebound is Curtin.
It's going to be important to keep Curtin out of the paint if you possibly can. She's 6 feet tall and grabs a lot of rebounds every game.
Hazel going inside, and stays right with the Statesman. The men are up in Southwest Virginia in the second half. They're up by 9 with 14 minutes to go. Hazel driving hard off the window and coming down with the rebound. Here come the Hurricanes with numbers, and they pull it out. White for 3, just like that, getting started hot and heavy here inside the Roger G.
That's exactly how you want to get it going here early on and often, PD. Corey White from long range.
Zepeda working the ball around the perimeter. Hurricanes defense, and Adams stabs it right out. She reaches through the hands of Curtin. They'll set up in a full court press and drop back as Adams, little runner, give it to her and she'll put 2 on the board.
Unafraid to take on Curtin underneath, she went right up in front of her and popped up that mid-range jump shot.
Riggs guarded tightly by Hamilton. She'll take a long shot. Flat-footed rebound for Curtin. Like Craig said, 6 foot. You can get those flat-footed rebounds. Yates splitting the defenders, kicks it. She wanted a 3. Adams from that elbow all night, and Adams with 4 points.
I like the movement there. I like the ball movement by the Hurricanes early on. You got Curtin moving away from the basket, and that gives you an easier chance to shoot the ball over her head and possibly get a second chance if you miss.
Ariana got away with a carry and a reach by Yates, and whistle stays hidden in the pockets. Cross-court pass, hot hands of Adams. Nearly made it 7 points, but a big rebound down low and couldn't connect was Powell, and right in the hands of Riggs for her second rebound.
Again, yeah, Riggs and Curtin is a combination you're going to have to be careful of.
You can see the two teaming up right there. Curtin getting blocked by Powell. Hurricanes a little bit quicker off the dribble than his Statesman. Up 7, just 2.5 minutes away here in the first. White going around the screen, drops it off. Powell with a little kiss off the window, and it's 9-0.
What a pass and what a finish that time by Nyla Powell. And again, the Hurricanes off to a fast start, Petey. That's exactly what we talked about. 9 points, 3 minutes in.
The Statesman still cannot find the bottom of the net. Hamilton, her defender right on her right hip, and the ball's out of bounds. The Hurricanes turnover. It's the first turnover for the Hurricanes so far tonight.
I thought either Velaz or Cepeda had the last touch on that, but again, our referee didn't think so.
Hurricanes in that full court press. Statesman looking for the first bucket. Don't get it on this trip. Big rebound. Ariana, yes, and it falls for the Statesman. They'll get the first bucket with 6:37 left in the first.
Again, Curtin creating that second chance. Talked about her eating space in the middle at 6 feet tall. She's got a long wingspan. She's going to be able to grab long caroms off the glass.
You leave her alone. Hamilton will take the shot. Got the green light from Coach Gaskins, but coming up short. It's a second turnover for the Hurricanes.
It was on target, too. I mean, I'm watching it from right underneath the basket here at the Hurricane Club. I mean, it was on point, just a little too short.
Higgins gives it up. Statesman with her third turnover.
Cepeda thought that Velaz was going to cut to the basket, and Velaz planted her feet, and the ball just went over there near the concession stand.
Statesman just relax on defense as the Hurricanes bring the ball up. Adams with 4 points so far for the Hurricanes, leading the way. Motions to Adams. She driving and leaves it as White drops it off for Powell for her 4th point. Hurricanes extend the lead to 9.
Yeah, that was all set up by Corey White, lulling the defender to sleep, and then drawing. She was drawing Curtin away from the basket.
4th turnover for the Statesman, and they'll have a substitution. Barnwell will check in with Curtin headed to the bench.
Yeah, they're going to play 4 guards out here, and hopefully to try to create some more offense. I think they believe that that Riggs can handle down low in the paint against Powell by herself.
Riggs listed at 6'11". 5'11". White from mid-range. Big body down low, and Powell couldn't box out Riggs. Riggs trying to put to sleep Hamilton. Barnwell puts it on the ground. Turnaround shot. It's off the mark for Riggs.
I think Riggs forced that one.
Yates. Hamilton gives it up to White. Hurricanes jump out to a 9-0 run to start this game. And Adams and one with 6 points, looking for point number 7. It's a 5'3" sophomore out of Southeast Raleigh High School. We got our media timeout. 4:36. The Hurricanes lead 13-2 in the Louisburg Sports Network.
Louisburg College Athletics depends on fans like you to keep these broadcasts free and accessible. Your donation helps us support student athletes and continue streaming every game for the entire Hurricanes community. Scan the QR code on your screen to give today, and thank you for keeping Hurricane sports free for everyone.
At Cardinal Family Dentistry, we're committed to providing exceptional dental care for patients of all ages in a warm, welcoming environment. From preventive cleanings to advanced restorative and cosmetic treatments, our experienced team is here to help you achieve a healthy, confident smile. We combine state-of-the-art technology with a personalized approach, ensuring your comfort and care come first. Visit CardinalFamilyDentistry.com today.
Zamiah Adams held scoreless in the win against Patrick Henry. Just shot 3 attempts last Wednesday, but tonight she is the hot hand for the Hurricanes, leading the way with 6. And she'll go to the line for an old-fashioned and 1 as they return to the court. PD Doors Craig Green here. Thanksgiving break. A lot of students here on campus has already went home for the break. So it's going to be a small crowd here tonight in Southwest Virginia. And Louisburg Hurricane men are wrapping up in the second half. The Hurricanes are leading inside of 10 minutes to go in that game.
Yeah, Thanksgiving might be on Thursday, Petey, but the Hurricanes are cooking right now here inside the Taylor Arena.
Kayla Good hands it off to Adams. High posted Good. Puts it on the floor, drops that, and that left-handed hook shot. Good with her first bucket. Hurricanes extend the lead 15-2.
That baby hook was a thing of beauty, but you know what else was even better than that? The footwork by Kylie Good. Whoa.
Great defense by Rowe.
And remember, Talia Rowe, PD, she was talking about people who were cooking.
She was cooking
last
with
game.
everything.
She was the chef of the week. Last time we saw her here, 33 points.
Off the bench, 65% on the evening. Yates inside to Good. Boxing her man down. Double team. Takes it up. Looking for the foul. Couldn't get a foul called. Yates looking back inside. Leans over and puts it up. And Yates, welcome to the game, young lady.
That was a really nice move by Yates, the up and under there. Shalon got the defender up off of her feet and was able to maintain control and put it in for an easy 2 points.
15-point lead for the Hurricanes. Statesman with only 1 field goal and 7 turnovers here in the first quarter in the Hurricanes. Their third turnover.
Yeah, Briggs got her pocket picked that time by Higgins.
Briggs. Top of the key to Barnwell. Higgins puts up the shot. Flat-footed rebound for Briggs. Briggs lobs it into Yates. Yates couldn't connect for the Hurricanes. So far in the first quarter, we've had a total of 10 turnovers. The biggest lead for the Hurricanes, 15. And the second field goal.
Cepeda got that one.
Back to a 13-point lead. Cepeda with all 4 of the Statesman points. Good. Going to Yates.
One thing about the second unit for Louisburg, PD, they've got options. You can go to Yates. You can go to Briggs. You can even go outside that time to Quincy Turan for a triple.
Turan. They've ballooned this to a 16-point lead here. With 6 Hurricanes in the scoring column. Cepeda gives it up. Saving it from going out of bounds was Higgins. Saves off of Yates.
But nevertheless, a good hustle by Shalon to get out there and force the action, make things tough on Richard Bland. And they got some substitutions coming in now. They're trying to find the right combination to get some points on the board. They just brought in Bonaparte. They just brought in Estrada. So, let's see if the second unit of Richard Bland can provide a spark.
Interesting thing about the Statesmen, they have 4 players from the state of Texas.
Everything's bigger out there.
Statesman trying to cut into this big lead by the Hurricanes. And it's a turnover right off of the foot of Barnwell on the lob pass by Riggs.
The struggles still continue for the Statesmen. I mean, they're having a hard time dumping the ball inside to Riggs. They know that they want to run the operation through her, but Hurricanes are hip to the game.
Brewington picks up her dribble, goes to Quincy Torin, and she picks up her 5th point. And the Hurricanes are well on the way they love to start the game here, up 22-4. As soon as I said that, they go down and get a bucket. 16-point lead.
And that was Ayana Bonaparte who just came into the game, and she put one in for them. And it's still an uphill battle for the Statesmen right now, being down by 16 so early.
Bonaparte, half of what she normally averages at 5. And it's a turnover, Hurricanes. 4 turnovers and you lead by 16. You've capitalized nearly every turnover you forced from the Statesmen so far.
And they're playing really good defense as well. They're taking some of the defense and turning it into offense. And the passing, I think, for the Hurricanes has been on point. Notwithstanding that one right there. Look at the defense by Shalon Yates.
Shalon Yates had the pocket picked of Bonaparte. But Bonaparte's friendly offensive player stepped up to help her, and a foul on the Statesman.
Yeah, they're going to say, I believe Bonaparte committed the foul.
He got frustrated with the turnover, turned around and fouled. And Estrada will wait for Yates on the man defense. Brilliant to Yates. Looking down low in the high post, and we have a travel by Shalon Yates.
See if the Hurricanes continue the suffocating defense that they've employed the first 9.5 minutes.
Yates giving her the room to the basket as she goes baseline, and Bonaparte picks up her 4th point. Between her and Zepeda, they've got all the 8 points for the Statesmen.
They've got some speedy guards now. You're going to have to try to stay in front of Bonaparte as well as Zepeda.
High post good, puts it on the floor, finds Rowe. She drives, drops it off, but she traveled right before she handed it off to Yates. But Yates was right there on that left block to lay it up. If you're just joining us, the Hurricanes start off on a 9-0 run. We got 4 seconds in the first and a block by Yates as the clock is at .1. It's 3.5 minutes off the clock before the Statesmen get their first bucket. It's going to be like a inbound and touch, and the horn will sound. And no one touched it, so it would be a
They went in, ran it off. I guess they said maybe it was touched, but no matter what, Petey, I mean, in this first quarter for the Hurricanes, some meat left on the bone out there. It could be greater than 22-8 in my opinion.
Yes, I mean, the Hurricanes, they've got 5 turnovers themselves.
Yeah, and 2 or 3 of them are traveling.
Exactly. You got Yates coming down traveling. You had Brewington travel. The post play by Good. Turan, she's got to 3. She's got 5 points off the bench. Good's got 2 points off the bench. Powell with 4. Adams with 6. And the Statesman, who we talked about in the pregame, Craig, Grace Riggs still held scoreless, averages 17 points per game. She's got the goose egg in the scoring column.
Yeah, they're playing good defense on Riggs. I mean, Riggs is honestly, I saw her, taking some fadeaways and taking some, some shots that were really undesirable. I think she's forcing it right now, trying to help her team stay in this ball game. But I think if the Statesmen just continue to run through their guards and try to use their speed I think that's going to be the telltale factor. If you can get something going with Riggs and Curtin in the game, it's going to be a tough night for Louisburg. But right now, the Hurricanes are on a roll.
The men are up 63-52 over Southwest Virginia in the second half. Like you said, Craig, you know, the Statesmen have to get Curtin and Riggs on and on. They have to be on the same page. They've got 2 of the turnovers so far of the team's 7, just both of those people.
Yeah, it's going to be, you know, and a lot of that has been forced by the Hurricanes' defense. You know, they've really taken it to them. And, you know, one thing we see here is that Dennis Gaskins trusts his second unit. You know, he's put them out there in big moments, and they've executed for him offensively and defensively. I mean, Yates is a starter, but she's out there with the second unit, and she's producing. She's been producing the whole first quarter. She was the defensive catalyst that got all this stuff going, in my opinion.
Start quarter number 2, Coach Gaskins comes out with White, Brewington, Rowe, Turan, along with Good. Statesman with the ball, nearly turns it over as Bonaparte goes up and gets her own rebound and puts a little English on it, but Miss Good said, not good in my category.
Interesting lineup. You got Corey White and Heaven Briggs out there together.
White shaking and baking. Good for 15. No. This is a normal free throw right there for Kylie Good. Could not connect. Riggs from 18. Too hard. Chasing down a rebound is Barnwell. Back to Riggs.
And they're putting 2 players on Riggs every time she touches the ball. You're seeing Turan and Good collapse on her.
Bonaparte forces up the inbound on a shot. White with numbers. Brewington drops it off, gives it up, gives up the easy bucket. Brewington says, I don't need the point. Rowe, let's go ahead and get you with 2.
Good decision by Briggs. You said it. She could have either passed it or taken the shot herself. Had the teammate trailing behind her, decided to give it up and play the numbers game.
Higher percentage shot by someone trailing than you, jammed underneath the basket. Flat-footed rebound for White. Ahead to Brewington. Stays right with it. Pulls up from 3. Big rebound for Rowe. Puts it back off the glass, and Rowe with 4 points. And the Hurricanes 26-8. Back to an 18-point lead, the biggest tonight.
And remember, Talia Rowe really got it going after the first quarter. An over and back violation that time as Bonaparte. The action wasn't forced that time by Corey White, not so much by touching the basketball, but just simply by her presence. Another turnover now for the Statesman, Peter.
Coach Gaskins adds some subs in as Powell back in the game. Hamilton along with Adams. He'll roll with the starters. Minus Rowe. Adams. Over to White. Double teamed high post to Hamilton. She puts it on the floor and she travels.
Another travel, Petey. Another one. And that time with
4 of the 9 turnovers. Correction. 4 of the 6 turnovers coming from traveling.
Yeah, that's going to have to be a point of discussion, I think, on the Hurricane bench here to get that cleaned up. I mean, again, you're up by 18, but it could be even more if you were able to kind of control that aspect of the game.
It's Corey White frustration on defense on Bonaparte. Picks up the foul. Bonaparte will inbound in front of the bench of the Hurricanes.
Haven't seen that many fouls in this game so far. It's been moving right along. I mean, we're 2 minutes into the second quarter. We just got started. We just tipped off 20 minutes ago.
Riggs puts it on the floor and finds Higgins. Higgins to Bonaparte. She overshoots the goal and a big rebound for the Hurricanes. Ahead, and Rowe with 6 points, and she is rowing her way right down the stream.
That was an easy pass from Adams down there to find Rowe and converts another one, and now Rowe gets the rebound this time.
Rowe, 1-on-4, drops it off, and Hamilton misses. Big rebound for Powell, and be a jump ball. Stay right with the Hurricanes.
That was a fortunate call that time for Bonaparte. She was in the area there, could have drawn her second foul.
They'll go in, bound, and Powell was too hard. In transition, Higgins
Oh, my goodness.
rolls around the rim and falls right in hands of Adams. Adams sprinting down the court to the corner. Hamilton with the green light, no. Chasing down the rebound, the Hurricanes get a second opportunity.
Corey White stood still, and the ball came right to her.
15 on the shot clock. Adams looking in the high post. Looking inside, no passes. Coach Gaskin says, give her the ball. 3 on the shot clock, 1, and puts it up. And we got a shot clock violation. 9th turnovers for the Hurricanes, and Coach Gaskins is frustrated as he's seeing what is the mismatch down low, and they're not moving the ball down there.
The turnovers that are happening for the Hurricanes are ones that really should be happening, traveling and shot clock violations. These are all controllable things.
You've got a 20-point lead, and you get a shot clock violation. That is poor clock management when that was your second opportunity.
Again, we talked about how much meat was left on the bone here, in that first quarter. I mean, leading 22-8, and they're off to a 6-0 start here in the second quarter. But it could be a lot worse here. They just got to, tighten up here, get some of that traveling out, make sure that they're, take 2 steps and stand on that pivot foot.
We got a push by Rowe. Almost had a substitute. Got a sub coming in now.
Yeah, Yates is going to come back in and replace Rowe and bring back some of that defensive presence that she had in the first quarter.
Bonaparte gets the inbound and hands it right back off to Reese. They're cutting backdoor. The pass never got down low. Back out to Bonaparte. Mid-range for Bonaparte's off the mark. Flat-footed rebound, nearly out of bounds, was Hamilton. She beats both defenders down the court. White. Too hard from long range. Barnwell to Higgins. She'll take the mid-range. And Adams. The 5'3" Adams with the big rebound. Going coast to coast. Looking to draw the foul. Barnwell. Whistle was swallowed. But a whistle ties up Powell, and it's a jump ball.
Yeah, good defense by Barnwell that time to force a turnover on the jump ball. Adams came in like a head of steam. I mean, she was the quickest player in the court. She was dribbling with a lot of confidence down low. I think maybe she could have held up a little bit there, tried to set up a better offensive opportunity for her team.
Bonaparte gets the inbound from Higgins. Sprint down the court, picks up the dribble. 15-footer too hard. Nothing but white jerseys down low to rebound, and the ball stripped out, and we got a loose ball tie-up, and it will be with the Hurricanes.
How many times this is one of the most unique things I think I've seen, PD. There's been 3 jump balls in this period alone, and 3 of them have happened in the last 90 seconds.
It's not a lot of fouls been called. You said that once before, Craig, but 3 minutes, approaching 5 minutes off here in the second. The whistles blew a lot in the last minute and a half.
Yeah, there's been a lot of jump balls.
Hamilton puts it on the floor and gets a little love from the rim as it falls through. And Hamilton, so far tonight for the Hurricanes with their first bucket.
And 8 Hurricanes have scored already, PD, in this first half.
22-point lead, 30-8. Reese. Up and under, couldn't get a scoop and a harm and a foul, but she'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, I thought Hamilton had pretty good defense there that time, and for Jessica Reese, she was able to draw some contact and get herself to the free throw line.
Reese, a 53% free throw shooter, makes her first. Buries both. 20-point lead. Crossing the 5-minute mark. Adams trying to shake and bake. To White. Yates inside. Double team back out to Hamilton. 15 on shot clock. She draws the foul and 1.
What a move by Hamilton to squeeze her way there in between the trees, take the contact, and finish at the rim.
And it's a 22-point game, and his Statesmen need a break. To talk it over, you're listening to Louisburg Sports Network, presented by High Level Media.
At Cardinal Family Dentistry, we're committed to providing exceptional dental care for patients of all ages in a warm, welcoming environment. From preventive cleanings to advanced restorative and cosmetic treatments, our experienced team is here to help you achieve a healthy, confident smile. We combine state-of-the-art technology with a personalized approach, ensuring your comfort and care come first. Visit cardinalfamilydentistry.com today.
Enjoying the game? You can help keep Hurricanes broadcasts free for everyone by making a quick gift to Louisburg College Athletics. Just scan the QR code on your screen. Every donation makes a difference.
Hamilton returning to the court. She'll be shooting at N1. Hamilton so far for the Hurricanes with 4 points. In the last media timeout in the first quarter, we had Adams coming out of the three-point play. Also, Hurricanes close to that media timeout, Craig. They love to draw the N1.
That's right, and the only way to draw those is to be aggressive going to the basket and finishing. That time is Jaya Hamilton did that time, and now she's going to go to the line to try to finish off the three-point play.
Jaya Hamilton with 4 points. Looking for point number 5 to extend the lead. Too hard. And rolling off was Powell, but she was unable to connect.
Hamilton didn't make the free throw, but she got the steal that time.
Adams head to White. Inside. Putting it on the floor, going up and over her defender. And that's Powell with point number 6.
Yeah, she beat Reese to the spot. And no offensive foul because she wasn't outside the restricted area.
24-point lead as Bonaparte drives and couldn't get some love from the backboard.
Powell was the presence down low there to affect that shot.
Hamilton looking to draw the foul.
Just good defense by Layla Estrada that time. Estrada got her hand on the basketball and was able to make a clean play on it and avoid a foul.
They'll bring back in Zepeda. She'll check in for Estrada. Barnwell favoring her ankle. Hurricanes with 19. They don't need to shoot quite yet. White inside. Putting a body on her man as Powell and finds Yates, and she draws the foul. Yates will shoot 2.
Yeah, they're going to say that this time it was on Bonaparte, and that's 2 on Bonaparte. But, you had Bonaparte in the area as well as Zepeda, and they decided to give it to Bonaparte on that time.
Curtin back in the game for the Statesmen. Statesmen averaging 52.4 points per game, and the Hurricanes averaging right at 76. Yates goes in the bucket, comes out with a point. 3 points for Yates. 25-point lead here in the first half. Zepeda continues to climb with 6 points, the closest Statesman to double digits. Yates with a green light and a block, but it stays right with the Canes. Yates back out. Baseline, no. Bonaparte. Curtin, no clue what to do as the curtains were closing on her on the defense side.
She was out of her range and was looking for someone else who had a higher percentage shot.
Yates will lay it up and misses the layup all alone. Yates misses the easy bunny for the Hurricanes. Got a little scared with Curtin behind her. Reese misses a 3.
Surprised to see Bonaparte pass up the 3. She had a wide open look.
You see a line change coming from the Hurricanes. The Hurricanes with the turnover.
Powell got the ball now. Powell dribbling towards the basket. Powell lays it up. No good. Rebound comes down to Adams. Here comes Adams. The pass. Corey White against 3 Statesmen. Nowhere to go. Now Yates going to take it and make it. Shalon Yates with 5 points.
She makes up for that missed layup there. I guess she saw the bench clearing as someone was coming in for her. She missed that easy layup, but she picked up 2 more. And Yates with 5 points.
Curtin tried to give and go with Higgins, and Higgins didn't go.
And White with her 5th point forces a timeout. 39-12, and the Hurricanes look like this game could get out of reach here, and they're on their way to putting up what they average, 76 points per game. They're halfway through that, and we still have a minute 51, Craig.
Also got an update right now from Southwest Virginia as the Hurricane men right now up by 17, 7:54 left in the game. It is Louisburg College 85, Southwest Virginia 68.
After that loss the other night against Forsyth Tech, 90-70, Coach Bagwell needs a big win because they will play one more game on the road until they come back here against Guilford Tech and Davidson Davie next week.
Yeah, that's right. And, we talked about Forsyth Tech. They've been on a roll to get started so far in Region 10 play. And, again, the Hurricanes felt the wrath of that. But tonight it looks like they're getting their face back collectively here with just about 8 minutes left.
Had a move and screen by Reese, but the officials never called it for this against the Statesmen. Statesmen pull up another turnover. It's 13 unofficial turnovers, and as I say it, the Hurricanes with 8, and I guarantee you, Craig, 6 of those are travels.
Yeah, and that time just not good awareness that time by Rowe. She started running towards the basket before she dribbled, and then she knew it immediately when she started putting the ball down that she had took too many steps.
Bonaparte trying to split the defenders, kicks it, and she traveled as she turns the ball over.
My goodness, got to tighten some of this up here. If you're the Hurricanes, again, we talked about it before. It's 39-12, but it could be much worse than that in terms of the margin for Richard Bland if the Hurricanes can have a little bit more disciplined basketball. I mean, traveling and shot clock violations are all disciplined basketball plays.
Brewington saw a ghost like Sam Darnold as she was throwing it to the corner. She could have easily took the mid-range inside of a minute and a half here at the Roger G. Taylor Arena.
Bilals in and Reese out for Richard Bland, PD, and they're still not putting the combination of Curtin and Riggs in together. They're having one or the other right now.
Shot is blocked. Look at the block as she swats it away as Kylie Good tried to put it to the second deck up there above the Hurricane Athletic sign.
I was just going to say, yeah, she almost set it up there in the balcony in the last row.
She says, I might just stand in at 6 foot, but I'll play like somebody 6'5", and another turnover for the Statesmen. Nice pass, inadvertent pass. Kylie Good gives it up to Brewington. Inside. Nice move by Good. And she coming up short, but there to clean it up and it get a roll. Yes. I tell you, Turan picking up her 7th point and being the trash lady, just cleaning it up.
And good defense. You got to give a shout out that time to Riggs. She played pretty good defense and made Good take a tough shot.
Statesman 41-12, down with the ball with 10 seconds. 4 on the clock. Brewington. Shots no good, and that's the end of the first half. 41-12. The Hurricanes put up 22 in the first quarter, and they put up 19 in the second quarter. They gave up 8 in the first, and they gave up half of that to Richard Bland in the second. We'll return with stats, facts, and figures after a word from our sponsors. If you're looking to support the Hurricanes this season, go ahead and scan the QR code.
Enjoying the game? You can help keep Hurricanes broadcasts free for everyone by making a quick gift to Louisburg College Athletics. Just scan the QR code on your screen. Every donation makes a difference.
you. Don't need nothing on you. Don't need nothing on you.
Welcome back inside the Roger G. Taylor Arena. PD Doors, Craig Green, 41-12. 10 turnovers for the Hurricanes, 16 unofficial turnovers for the Statesman for Richard Bland. Craig talked to Coach Gaskins and told him to say, you got 10 turnovers, at least 7 are from traveling.
And I'm sure he didn't have a very positive response to that, except for maybe to point to the scoreboard and show you what that says. But at the same time, again, we talked about it before. Lots of meat left on the bone for Louisburg if they can clean up some of these, self-made mistakes.
All he said, Craig, followed up, looked at me, smiled, said, I know.
He knows exactly what we're talking about. We can see it from here, and I know he can feel it sitting right there in front of the Hurricane bench. So we'll see if the ball moves a little quicker to prevent some of these traveling, and also to keep your eyes on the shot clock as well. You got to love exactly what the Hurricanes are doing. Outside of that, they're playing swarming, alarming defense. They're getting some good looks at the basket. They're executing at a high level. It could be a lot cleaner operation without the turnovers.
Lead away for the Hurricanes in all scores tonight. It's Quincy Turan with 7, followed by Powell with 6, Adams with 6, Rowe with 6, White with 5, 2 buckets for Hamilton, and Good with a bucket. For the Lady Statesmen, Zepeda with 6, Bonaparte with 4, and Jessica Reese with 2 free throws.
Yeah, it's been a half of futility for the Statesmen. They got to come out here. They need to come out with a little faster pace here, trying to get some easier buckets.
Statesmen just come out of the locker room right when the horn sounded. Sure, they're getting a raffing from their head coach, Jolie Carwell, and Ty Curry, and a turnover for the Statesmen to start the second half. Hurricanes in the first half open up to a 9-0 run before the Lady Statesmen got their first bucket, and Hamilton drawing a foul, and that's Hazel Velazzo with the foul.
I think they gave it to Bonaparte, if I'm not mistaken. I saw the referee hold up a 2 and a 0, but and she was kind of looking like, what did I do on that one? But yeah, you could have had 1 or 2 different Statesmen who could have been drawn for that foul on that time.
That's why Hazel Velazzo, she looked, she grabbing her jersey from the side like, I hope this was not called on me.
Yeah.
Bonaparte just looked to the coach and said, I know the foul was on me, and that's her third. And Hamilton misses.
It's their second straight miss from the line.
You're just joining us. The Hurricanes in the first quarter opened up to a 9-0 run. Only gave up 8 points. They led 22-8 at the end of the first 10 minutes. The second quarter was 41-12. They outscored the Statesmen 19-4 in quarter number 2. And Yates, with the defense, picks up her first foul.
Yeah, Yates has been pretty much perfect on the floor here in terms of her defensive presence and prowess. What a block that time.
Great block by Powell as she sent Hazel stuff up here with me and Craig.
That was almost the sound that the ball made when she blocked it out of bounds.
Inbound and a turnaround shot is off the mark. Yates pulls down the rebound. She scissor dribbles, goes ahead.
Oh, my.
And look at that layup, and it's missed. But a great effort by Powell. She is too far under the goal as soon as she got the pass.
The pass from Yates was a thing of beauty, too.
Riggs held scoreless in the first half, who averages 17 points per game for the Lady Statesmen.
Bonaparte tried to dribble around Yates. Yates just stole the ball right away from her.
The Hurricanes with a turnover. Back and forth, little fundamentals of basketball, and getting a rebound from the floor was Higgins. She turns it over. That's the 18th turnover And Powell gets her first bucket of the second half, leads away with 8.
It's been a case of Murphy's Law for Richard Bland. I mean, you had the two-person game. You had a 2-on-1. You couldn't finish at the rim. Then you turn it over, and then another finish by the Hurricanes, this time by Powell.
Riggs is fouled as she's trying to feed the cutting Bonaparte.
That's Hamilton's second foul. But again, still doesn't result in any free throws coming up for Richard Bland just yet. I mean, but the foul count is starting to pick up here. That's one thing you have to be careful of. Don't let the Statesmen slow the game down by drawing fouls.
Going to be a jump ball headed Hurricanes' way.
Now we're seeing the Statesmen look like they're teasing a full court press.
Hurricanes will get it down. Is White. Stands on the left wing as Adams controls the point. Nothing moving down low, coming out to the high post. We got 10 on the shot clock. White from the elbow, no. The big rebound by Bonaparte. Bonaparte finds Riggs. Riggs puts it on the floor. Sprinting in the front court with that left-handed dribble. Finds Zepeda. 15 on the shot clock. Zepeda gets her defender off her feet with a little old-fashioned back and forth and a layup for Zepeda with 8 points.
Yeah, Zepeda was kind of prying in there, poking and prying, trying to see what she could find, and she was able to get close enough to the basket and take a high percentage shot.
30-point lead, 44-14. Yates puts it on the floor, kicks it. Shortest perimeter shot, yes! And I tell you, Adams with her first 3, and she's up to a team-high 9.
That's the third 3 of the game for the Hurricanes, first of the second half.
Riggs standing, looking for someone to move. No one moving. She puts it on the floor. Turnaround shot, no. Yates with the rebound.
Still an offer right now for Grace Riggs.
Behind the back by Adams, and we got a whistle, and picking up the foul is going to be on Higgins. Higgins with a green light so far by Coach Carswell. She was 0 for 9 from 3 in the loss against CCBC. Averages shooting 7 threes per game this season.
And right now, Higgins also with a goose egg on the board. But this time another foul given, and I believe this one was on Bonaparte.
White with just 5 points and 1 3 in the first half. Makes her first. Hurricanes ahead 48-14.
Looks like Reese is going to come in for Bonaparte here.
Second free throw is missed, and Hamilton needs to watch, possibly flirting with the over and back on the mismatch on the sides, but she gets away with it. It's off of Hamilton. Statesman ball.
Yeah, Reese is going down court.
It's interesting to see the Richard Bland Statesman.
Oh, my goodness.
They're not been able to, Curtin hasn't been put in the game here in the second half with her and Riggs, and a turnover. Say 19th turnover of the game for the Lady Statesman. Hurricane with the ball. Adams popping out White. Shaking and baking on Zepeda. Goes. Kiss off the window, wraps around and falls out. Zepeda with the rebound. Zepeda 1-on-3. Goes across court. Baseline. Up and under. Finds Riggs. Is blocked. And staying right with the block shot was Hamilton off the rim.
Riggs looking at her hands like, what can I do?
Hamilton going coast to coast. Stops. Flat-footed. Kiss off the window off the left side. And the Hurricanes hit the half a century mark on that shot.
7 points for Hamilton now after that layup.
Hamilton with 5 in the first half. Correction, 4 in the first half. Baseline jumper too hard. Coming down with it. Flat-footed Hurricanes. 1-on-2. Adams backdoor.
I think that time she was either trying to. It was like a half of like a floater and also an alley-oop that way towards Yates, I think. She got caught thinking in the air.
If Yates would have left the floor to go up off of that, this place would have the walls would have came down.
Christmas would have came early.
Reese up and under as she travels.
Yeah, it's just been, a comedy of errors for the Statesmen. I mean, nothing more evident of that than the pass by Riggs trying to throw the ball inbounds and hit the top of the balcony and force a turnover.
In the first quarter, the Lady Statesmen with 8 points. Second quarter with 4. In this quarter, they stand with 2. Midway through, and the Statesmen averages 29% from the field this season. You can see why. A flat-footed Hamilton with point number 9.
And Hamilton right now, I mean, outscoring the Statesmen by herself here in the second quarter.
Got 13 on the shot clock. Scissor dribble top of the key over to Riggs. Puts it on the floor, takes the shot, wraps out, and falls. Still scoreless in this game. Yates turns it over. Yates with about 4 to 5 turnovers here in this game, and pockets picked.
Powell walked right up to her, slapped the ball out of her hand, took it away from her. And then Reese kind of with a foul out of frustration.
We're going into immediate timeout. 4:11 left, 52-14. The Lady Hurricanes looking to put this game in the books here in the third quarter.
Discover the joy of handcrafted perfection at Lumpy's Ice Cream. Each scoop is made with the finest, freshest ingredients, bringing you flavors that are bold, rich, and unforgettable. From classic favorites to unique creations, every bite is a celebration of quality and care. Whether you're treating yourself or creating memories with loved ones, Lumpy's is where smiles are made. Order your favorite flavors today at lumpysicecream.square.site and experience ice cream the way it should be.
Louisburg College Athletics depends on fans like you to keep these broadcasts free and accessible. Your donation helps us support student athletes and continue streaming every game for the entire Hurricanes community. Scan the QR code on your screen to give today, and thank you for keeping Hurricane sports free for everyone.
Welcome back to the Roger G. Taylor Arena. PD Doors Craig Green here. Lady Hurricanes 52. The visiting Lady Statesmen 14 with 4:11 left here in the third quarter. The Hurricanes jump out to a 11-2 run here in the third quarter. They started the game on a 9-0 run.
And really, they haven't looked back at all. And now you got the second unit in here for the Hurricanes. Heaven Briggs out here leading the point. Gully out there with her. Then you also got Quincy Turan back out there who had a nice first half. And Kylie Good on the defensive side did a real nice job as well.
Rowe putting it on the floor. Out Gully with the green light. No. Long rebound for Higgins. Higgins sprinting between the defenders, throws it up, looking for a call, slapping at the ball. Higgins and finds Grace Riggs for her first bucket here in the second half, first bucket of the game.
17 points a game and just registered points number 1 and 2.
Briggs for 3, no. Rebound Gully and hands it right off to Zepeda. Zepeda, cross court Higgins. Curtin to Riggs.
Now you got Riggs and Curtin out there together, Petey.
That's exactly what's interesting to see, how the two, one listed at 6 foot, the other listed at 5'10", how they can match up down low on the mismatch size by the Hurricanes. But the Hurricanes put the thief is out there, and it's all Hurricanes. As Kylie Good picks up her 4th point. First of the second half.
Hurricanes have been the more physical team. They've executed better, and no better evidence of that than what we saw right there where the ball was just stripped right out of the hands of Riggs.
Briggs, back door. No, she lobbed it into Curtin. Back. An 8-footer for Grace Riggs out of Sonado, Texas. Briggs drops it off. Good. Back out. Gully for a deep 2. Right in hands of Zepeda. And we got a jump ball. One calls a jump ball, one calls a travel.
Maybe they'll do rock, paper, scissors.
I got the paper. Cover the rock and get cut by the scissor. Good. Gully will come into play in the corner for the Hurricanes. Lobs it into Good. Got 17 on the shot clock as Briggs. No. Briggs with the rebound. Puts it on the floor. Forces one up in the window as her friend tonight.
Taking on Marin Curtin down low, unafraid with Evan Briggs.
Biggest lead tonight's 40. Zepeda's shot is a circus shot as she was unable to connect. Oh, Gully. Baseline jumper, no. Right in the hands of Curtin.
Curtin's got about 7 or 8 rebounds.
Zepeda's left-handed layups missed. Zepeda with the steal right from Briggs.
That's the second time Briggs had her pocket picked.
A missed shot by the Statesman. Briggs behind the back. Looking like she's got that point guard touch. And Gully shots off the mark.
Good pass that time. And a good defense by Briggs to prevent a fast break basket and the pass that time to Estrada.
Evan Briggs out of Wakefield High School. Shaking and baking at top of the key. Couldn't get it in no one's hands to fall. 55 seconds left. Curtin puts it on the floor. Travels. And a turnover.
Drug that left pivot foot. That's what happened that time as Curtin tried to square up from about 15 feet out.
Ray Charles saw that one coming. 56-18. 38-point lead. Gully travels herself. We put enough traveling out here, Craig. We just hop on the bus with them and just go home without burning our gas.
All the traveling, we're seeing plenty of frequent flyer miles going around the Taylor Arena tonight.
I got the coach in the Southwest. Curtin. Pockets picked. Turan. Shots blocked, but she stays right with it. Forcing up the shot and could not get it to fall was Rowe. Rowe with just 6 points in the first half. Held scoreless here in the second. And she'll attempt her first free throw tonight.
And that foul was on Zepeda. That's her second foul. She still leads the Statesmen with 8 points, but they've been pretty much stuck here on this 18 for quite a while. Just 6 points in this third quarter. Meanwhile, on the other side, PD, 15 scored by the Hurricanes.
They definitely got it consistent. The Hurricanes has held the Statesmen under double digits in each quarter, 8, 4, and 6. We got 6 seconds. Zepeda. And we have a illegal screen by Curtin as she tried to slam the curtains on the defender.
Got 3.9 on the clock here if you're Dennis Gaskins. Got to move quickly here if you're the Hurricanes get a shot off. Not going to happen.
Nearly had a turnover, so dribble it out, and that's the end of the third quarter. The Hurricanes outscoring the Statesmen 16-6 in quarter number 3, 57-18. Going into the Fidelity Investments Money Quarter. You're listening to Louisburg Sports Network, presented by High Level Media.
Discover the joy of handcrafted perfection at Lumpy's Ice Cream. Each scoop is made with the finest, freshest ingredients, bringing you flavors that are bold, rich, and unforgettable. From classic favorites to unique creations, every bite is a celebration of quality and care. Whether you're treating yourself or creating memories with loved ones, Lumpy's is where smiles are made. Order your favorite flavors today at lumpysicecream.square.site and experience ice cream the way it should be.
Louisburg College athletics depends on fans like you to keep these broadcasts free and accessible. Your donation helps us support student athletes and continue streaming every game for the entire Hurricanes community. Scan the QR code on your screen to give today, and thank you for keeping Hurricane sports free for everyone.
At Cardinal Family Dentistry, we're committed to providing exceptional dental care for patients of all ages in a warm, welcoming environment. From preventive cleanings to advanced restorative and cosmetic treatments, our experienced team is here to help you achieve a healthy, confident smile. We combine state-of-the-art technology with a personalized approach, ensuring your comfort and care come first. Visit cardinalfamilydentistry.com today.
Coach Bagwell and the gentlemen just pick up a 101-91 road win against Southwest Virginia in the Region 10 play. On the road, the Lady Hurricanes here trying to get a Hurricane sweep today. They lead 57-18 with a bench player still in the game for Coach Gaskins, and Zapata looking to draw the foul and couldn't get the foul to fall.
And keep our eyes here on Heaven Briggs and see how she can distribute the basketball and get herself in the game. She had a really good game last time distributing the ball to her teammates. Today, just a little bit off the mark.
Briggs launches it, and it falls for Briggs. 59-18.
She might have heard me say that.
Correction, 60.
Beautiful steal that time as well.
And the Hurricanes turn it over. Estrada gives it up. Higgins, no. Big rebound for Gully. Finds Briggs. She'll bring it up. 1 minute away here in the fourth quarter. Briggs. Go inside. Gully with a baby hook. Couldn't get it to fall, but it was a nice look by Kylie Good. Estrada goes around, up and under, draws the foul. And that's a first for Hurricanes in the fourth quarter with the foul.
Yeah, give it to Turan. She was the guilty party that time, fouling Velaz. And Velaz, who's coming off of a season-high 15 against the Brunswick Dolphins, today just her first 2 points.
A 40-point lead for the Hurricanes on a missed shot. Briggs to Good. Got a couple guys moving off the ball, and that's Rowe with her third point. 9 tonight of the second half. Estrada's shot is forced. Rowe, could she be the hero in the second half in the second game for the Hurricanes?
Curtin's presence kind of affected that shot by Rowe. I think she rushed it.
Higgins forces up one. Over the defender. Briggs. Kicks it. Rowe for three. Yes!
Beautiful stroke that time from the corner by Talia Rowe.
Estrada on the left wing. Zapata giving it up. Cut to the basket. One more pass. And hitting a brick wall. Hitting the floor hard is Higgins.
Yeah, Good got some contact down there that time on Higgins, and now Higgins is going to have a chance to get her first 2 points of the game. Right now,
65-20.
Right now, only 5 different statesmen have scored for Richard Bland. 9 different Hurricanes have scored in this game.
Higgins still scoreless tonight as she attempts her first free throw. A little too hard off the right side. So only 5th free throw tonight taken by the Lady Statesmen.
That's just a testament to the good defense so far by the Hurricanes. I mean, they've done a really good job of staying in front of the Statesmen and really making them take some tough shots.
Is Brewington in the game for the Hurricanes? Hurricanes turn it over. Zepeda. Kiss off the window and it falls.
Yeah, Zepeda's now reached into double digits. She's the leading scorer for the Statesmen, 10 points.
Brewington over to Gully, to the corner. Trifecta is good all night for Kyla Bush.
What a stroke that time. Kayla Bush out there in the corner, wide open, take it, make it. The three ball has really come alive here in the fourth quarter for the Hurricanes.
Held scoreless in the first half. Enters the game and buries the trifecta.
That's their third three of this fourth quarter.
We got an illegal screen by Curtin. Another turnover. 6:29 left. Brewington with a nice soft jog up the court with a comfortable lead. High post. Brown gives it up and nearly with an assist. Second trifecta, no for Bush. Kayla Bush with that green light from Coach Gaskins.
Especially with the lead being the way it is, absolutely let them go ahead and take some shots. You're not going to go out here and experiment. You want to execute at the highest possible level, but you do have some margin for error here, with the lead being so big.
Statesman moving the ball quick around the defense and turns it over and gets a turnover for the Hurricanes. Got away with the travel. Estrada picks up her first bucket. Bush misses. Going back up, Brown, and Bush gets a rebound. Another opportunity, and it falls. 3 chances and 1 bucket belonging to Miss Bush.
Make it 4 chances. There was 2 offensive boards on that possession that time by Andrea Brown as well, who's in the game.
Great defense so far by the Hurricanes. It's a brick wall, and Andrea Brown with a foul. The 5'10 freshman out of Lumberton, North Carolina.
Game like this where the result is really not in question is a good chance for Gaskins to get his team some run out there, get his reserves some meaningful minutes.
Bucket is good. Looking for a 3-point play for Grace Riggs, who is scoreless Curtin. Sorry, correction. First bucket for Curtin.
Again, the combination of Curtin and Riggs, PD, just 6 points at this point of the game. That's a major factor for Richard Bland.
Leaving an easy point on the board. Missing a free throw. Brewington. Nice little scissor dribble at the logo. Goes around the screen by Brown. Gully takes it baseline with the runner, no. And we got a media timeout, 4:46 left, 70-26. The Hurricanes are well on their way to picking up their 5th win this season and 4 wins in a row.
At Cardinal Family Dentistry, we're committed to providing exceptional dental care for patients of all ages in a warm, welcoming environment. From preventive cleanings to advanced restorative and cosmetic treatments, our experienced team is here to help you achieve a healthy, confident smile. We combine state-of-the-art technology with a personalized approach, ensuring your comfort and care come first. Visit cardinalfamilydentistry.com today.
Enjoying the game? You can help keep Hurricanes broadcasts free for everyone by making a quick gift to Louisburg College Athletics. Just scan the QR code on your screen. Every donation makes a difference.
Welcome back inside the Roger G. Taylor Arena. Louisburg Hurricanes leading the way 70-26 over the Lady Statesmen from Richard Brand. PD Doors, Craig Green here. Next game for the Lady Hurricanes will be next Wednesday as they welcome in the Brunswick Community College Lady Dolphins next Wednesday, December 3rd. 3 weeks and 1 day away from Christmas.
And perhaps they'll open up an early Christmas gift by getting another win right here at home. Again, the Hurricanes have been dominant, PD, dominant here at the Taylor Arena. Again, only one blemish on the season so far against Daytona State College, and that was over 3 weeks ago. Hurricanes are really hot right now, and to be quite honest with you, they may be the deepest team in Region 10. I really feel like this Hurricanes team we're seeing right here today has as good a shot as anybody to win the tournament and go on to win the championship.
Estrada to Saveda. Saveda gives it up to Curtin. 11 on the shot clock. 5. Need a shot quick. And we have a shot clock violation, turnover at the same time.
Swarming
That's a
defense.
great defense by the Hurricanes, Craig.
Exactly, PD. Swarming all over the place. Nowhere to go with the basketball. Brewington there, Gully there. Also down low as well, Andrea Brown causing some issues. She's a smaller sized player playing down low in the post, but she is agile and quick.
Brewington gives it up to Gully. Gully looking inside. 13 on the shot clock. Driving. Switches hands high. Kiss off the window. Brown with the putback. No. And it will go with the Statesman.
Both teams playing really, really hard here, trying their, giving it everything they've got to execute and finish these plays. And good defense by Richard Bland that time to force a turnover.
Ariana Zepeda bringing the ball up and hands it off to Hazel Velazzo. Put it on the floor, and she is fouled, was Marianne Curtin. She'll shoot 2.
Turan with her second. And, Marianne Curtin with just 2 points on the game. I really thought the combination of Curtin and Riggs would give some trouble here to the Hurricanes, but the Hurricanes have neutralized them in a major way.
Curtin 0 from the line tonight. Leaving 3 points on the board for the Lady Statesmen with just 2 points. Brewington sprinting in the front court. Lays it up through the defenders and picks up 2. Welcome to the game, Jewel Brewington.
And now, PD, we've seen 10 Hurricanes score in this ball game.
Great defense. Look at the defense by the Hurricanes here. Craig as they trap the ball. Zepeda, high post to Curtin.
Curtin's is way out there where she doesn't want to be on the perimeter.
Hazel's shot is too high and saving it from going out of bounds was Bush. Ahead, nearly travels, but she picks up 2 is Turan.
And that fast break was kick-started that time by saving the ball in bounds by Brewington, getting it ahead to Bush. Bush got it up that time all the way up court into Turan's hands.
Hurricanes close the curtain on Curtin. And Bush hands it off to Brewington. Inside of 3 minutes. Make-A-Wish. There's 2:22 left. Hurricanes 74-26. Tripped up and a turnover. And Gully hits the floor hard. Zepeda lays it up, and it's good for 2.
Zepeda now 12 points in the game. She leads the Statesmen. It's not been enough, though, for Richard Bland today.
Shot is blocked, but she stays right with it. Curtin, as she blocked Andrea Brown, but she gets to miss shot. Brown, reverse layup is good. 2 chances. Well, 4 chances and 1 made shot. 76-28.
12 Hurricanes have scored in this ball game. Long two that time by Estrada.
Estrada with 4 points. They've hit 30, 76 to 30, 46-point lead.
Another dominant performance by Louisburg College today, PD. Again, this is possibly the deepest team in the conference.
Adria Brown gets a strip as she held the ball below her waistline. And Estrada with 4 straight points, 6 in the scoring column. Coach Gaskell's able to leave his starters on the bench nearly all this half, Craig. We haven't really seen much of Corey White, Adams. You know, we've seen flashes of Rowe. Yates hasn't seen much playing time. You know, every player other than Gully and Briggs has scored for the Lady Hurricanes tonight.
These are critical minutes for the reserves, to be honest with you. You know, they need this run here because, again, anybody's number can be called at any time.
She won it at 3, but puts it on the floor. Bush with the little runner.
I mean, Kayla Bush has looked tremendous ever since she's came into this game.
Bush with 7 points off the bench in the second half. Inside of 40 seconds, Curtin. Higgins. 3 on the way, and it's nothing but nylon for Estrada with 9 points. She's trying to pass up on Zepeda.
It's unfortunate for Estrada that she's starting to grow into the ball game, but there's only 30 seconds left. Not even.
Brewington gives it up. 3. No for Gully. Fighting, coming out with it. The Lady Statesman. They call a timeout. You get a sub in. They'll bring in Jessica Reese with 2 free throws in the first half. And 11 seconds, 78-35, Craig. Lady Hurricanes going to improve to 4-0 at home, 5-1 overall, and winners of 4 straight.
Again, they have looked the part today. They've come out here, crashed the boards. They're going to easily surpass their scoring totals on the season right now. Again, 73 points average on the season. I feel like they've shot a lot better than the 43% in this game. And again, they've crashed the boards, and they've done a really nice job today, really just suffocating Richard Bland from the beginning of the game all the way now with 11.7 seconds left.
Craig, to give up our Cardinal Family Dentistry Player of the Game for the Hurricanes, it's pretty hard to say right there. I mean, you've got every Hurricane other than Heaven Briggs and D. Graham and Gully without any points. I mean, everybody else is pretty much 8, 9, and 7.
I mean, I'd even go the combination of Turan and Bush in the second half. Really, the entire second unit, I would give it to them. They have played tremendously and allowed Coach Gaskins to keep his starters on the bench. What a tremendous game today by the Hurricanes.
78-37, that last bucket for Jessica Reese out of Houston, Texas Spring High School. Picks up her 4th point. She got 2 for the free throw and that field goal at the end. The final score, 78-37. We'll return with the final stats, facts, and figures in tonight's Player of the Game. You're listening to Louisburg Sports Network, presented by High Level Media.
Enjoying the game? You can help keep Hurricanes broadcasts free for everyone by making a quick gift to Louisburg College Athletics. Just scan the QR code on your screen. Every donation makes a difference.
Don't Don't need nothing, nothing on you. Don't need nothing, nothing on you. Don't need nothing, nothing on you.
Welcome back to the Roger G. Taylor Arena. PD Doors Craig Green. Louisburg Lady Hurricanes victorious today, 78-37 over the Richard Bland Lady Statesmen, who fall to one game under 500, 3-4 overall, 2-2 on the road, who averages 52 points per game, just held to 37 today, Craig.
Yeah, not exactly what Jolie Carswell had in mind when they made the hour-and-a-half trip down here from the Richmond area. But today they ran into a literal, we won't say a literal, a figurative storm by the Hurricanes today. Again, it was just incredible how many different players, at least 12 different players for the Hurricanes scored today. Their highest leading scorer, Petey, was Talia Rowe with 12 points. And that goes to show you that they got contributions from everybody.
Yeah, correct. I mean, there was, everyone that saw big minutes here in this game picked up some type of bucket.
They did. And, the lead that the Hurricanes built in the first half allowed Dennis Gaskins to play his reserves in the second half. And, again, it wasn't just one player. It was everybody contributing. I mean, everyone, Petey, when you look at the Hurricanes and their box score, what we have unofficially here, again, Talia Rowe, a reserve player, once again, second game in a row, or second time here that she's led the Hurricanes in scoring. She had 12 points today. 9 points for Jaya Hamilton and Zamaya Adams. They had 9. Also looking here, you had 8 points from Nyla Powell. Turan had 9. Bush had 7. Yates had 5. Heaven Briggs had 5. Corey White had 6. Brewington had a basket. I mean, everybody chipped in. Andrea Brown had a basket as well. Kayla Bush came in. She had 7. Kylie Good played really good defense, and she had 4 points. I mean, everybody chipped in this victory today.
With Brunswick Community College coming up next Wednesday, Coach Gaskins and his team averaging 76 points per game. They put at 78 today. They're looking like the hard one to stop this season so far in the Region 10.
Absolutely. I mean, when you can go that deep into your bench and get the kind of production that he got today, 12 different Hurricanes scored. And right there, I mean, that's an average of 9 points when you get 78 on the board right there. So that's, an incredible job today. Or I got that number wrong. Sorry, not 12-9. Okay. Well, forget the math. But anyway, the point of the matter is that Dennis Gaskins can reach deep into his bench, and he can pull out his second unit of Briggs and Rowe, and he can put Turan out there with Kylie Good, and they can really get some things done out here. I really feel like the Hurricanes have about 8 to 9 different players who could start, not only for Louisburg, but for any team in this conference.
That's correct, Craig. I mean, they're very deep, and what's good about these games right here, Craig, is exactly seeing how deep your bench is.
Yep, and we saw it today again because, in the second half, the reserves played a bulk of the 20 minutes. We rarely saw any of the starters. We saw them for a smidgen of time in the third quarter, but outside of that, it was largely the contributions of the reserve players. Again, we talk about Rowe with 12. Brewington had a bucket. Heaven Briggs knocked down a triple. We saw really good defense from Kiana Gully as well. Andrea Brown came in late and got some points. Quincy Turan jumped in the game in the first half. Had 7 points in the first half and then knocked down another basket in the second. This team is deep, and they're going to be hard to stop moving forward, especially for Brunswick coming back into this building after the Thanksgiving break.
All right, Craig, you want to go ahead and go through the unofficial box scores for the Statesmen and the Lady Hurricanes?
For Richard Bland, again, who dropped to 3-4 on the season, they were led today by Ariana Zapata, who had 12 points. Layla Estrada came off the bench with 9 points. Grace Riggs, who averaged 17 points a game, had 22 points had 22 points in her last game on Saturday. 4 points today for Grace Riggs. Ayana Bonaparte with 4. Hazel Velaz with 3. Jessica Reese got the last basket of the game. She scored 4 today. Kiva Higgins was 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Marin Curran had just 2 points. She was 0 of 3 from the charity stripe. And again, the combination of Curran and Riggs held to just 6 points in this game. And then again, one more time for the Hurricanes, Petey. Talia Rowe was the leading scorer. She had 12. Ajaya Hamilton, Quincy Turan, and Zamaya Adams, who in my estimation is today's player of the game. All three of them had 9 points in this ball game. Nyla Powell finished with 8. Caleb Bush had 7 points. Corey White had 6. Heaven Briggs had 5. Shalon Yates also had 5 today. Andrea Brown, Kylie Good with 4. Andrea Brown with 2. Hurricanes victorious.
Just like Craig said, our player of the game is presented by Cardinal Family Dentistry is Amaya Adams with 9 points, but she wasn't needed nowhere near in the second half. She set the tempo in the first half, and that's how the Lady Hurricanes pick up the big win today against the Lady Statesmen from Richard Bland Community College up in Richmond, Virginia. Craig, what a great night. Happy Thanksgiving, and hope all you guys have a great Thanksgiving out there. Be spending time with family and friends. And, until next Wednesday, Craig, Hurricanes get the sweep before the Thanksgiving break.
Happy Thanksgiving to you and yours, Petey, and happy Thanksgiving to anybody out there who celebrates. Make sure you guys do not have dry turkey on Thanksgiving. Make sure you juice that bird up before you put it in the oven.
All right, like we said, the next game for the Lady Hurricanes next Wednesday against Brunswick Community College. As we leave you tonight, the only ceiling to your potential is the one you create. A special thanks to Athletic Director Michael Holloman, Assistant Athletic Director Jason Rasnake, and the staff here at Louisburg College. Your final score, the Lady Hurricanes 78, Richard Bland, Lady Statesman 37. For my analyst Craig Green, camera operator Avon Thomas, to all the wonderful crew at High Level Media, this is Petey Doris saying good night.
This has been a copyrighted production of High Level Media, all rights reserved. For full season coverage of your favorite high school, collegiate, and semi-professional sports teams in North Carolina, visit highlevelmedianc.com.